Hey y'all! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to customize this true or false template to meet the needs of your classroom so that no matter what statements you end up putting over here on the left, you have the skills and tools to code the true or false boxes in order to make them light up for correct answers. So the whole concept behind this is that the boxes light up when the students type in the correct answers, providing a self-check for them as they move through the assignment. So this way they're not cementing misconceptions as they go, but rather seeing, oh, that wasn't really false, that was actually true, and now I need to go find a piece of evidence that actually supports why this claim is true, because I was thinking it's false and clearly that's not the correct answer. So the whole reason the whole benefit to having these boxes code, whether they're correct or incorrect, is centered around helping your students understand, hey, am I getting this correct or am I getting this incorrect? As opposed to the frustration of getting all the way to the end and discovering, no, wait a second, I got all of this wrong and I don't know what I was doing wrong. So hopefully we're catching those misconceptions a little bit earlier on, especially since we're not there in person to be able to ask them those rerouting and prompting questions or engage in discussion that would naturally kind of correct misconceptions. So you'll notice, again, this is how you use the tool. Your students would be working through and they would say the grass is green. They would come to this box to type their answer and they would say that's a true statement. So we're going to go ahead and type true. And you'll notice if I click out right now, nothing happens. And that's because I don't have any conditional formatting for this box. So to make this box light up green when I type the correct answer to the statement, which is true, you're going to come up to format and then come down to conditional formatting. When you open up conditional formatting, you'll notice that it's going to preset to if the cell is not empty. That's not what we want, because that means no matter whether they type false or true, it will still light up, and that is a no-go for us. So we're going to change this from is not empty to text contains. And then we're going to change our value or formula that we're going to input for this is the correct answer. So the correct answer in this case is true. So I'm going to click done. And then I'm going to come over here and delete this, and we're going to try again. So let's try again answering the statement as if we were the student. So the grass is green. That is true. I type my correct answer. I click out, and hey, it lights up green, so I know I'm correct. Notice though, if you come back to this box and you delete your answer and you replace it with false, the incorrect answer, nothing happens. It doesn't light up, so the student would know, wait a second, that's an incorrect answer. I know it's not false, so it must be true. And then by pairing it with the evidence, hopefully they will go back, reread or reanalyze whatever the, maybe it's a set of data, maybe it's a text resource you had them read and are analyzing now, or maybe it's just prior knowledge they're pulling on or recalling to provide as evidence, but hopefully they're going back, they're correcting their thinking by researching and discovering, well, wait a second, why was that true? So let's go ahead and do the next one. Once you've got this conditional formatting open, this panel open, it'll stay open until you close it. So you can just select the next box you want to create a rule for. And so I'm going to keep moving down this column, and this one says the Earth is the third planet from the sun. That is a true statement, so I'm going to code this box to light up when a student types true. So I'm going to click add another rule. And notice again, it's B5 that's selected. That's this box, B5. That's exactly where I want to be. I'm going to change it from is not empty to text contains. I'm going to write my correct answer in here, which is true. And I'm going to click done. All right, and so now in this box, if I type true, if I spell it correctly, but if I type true, boom, it will light up. And if I type false, it will not. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the sun is purple. Clearly, this is a false statement. I'm going to add another rule. And remember, if you close out of this panel, you can get back to it from format, conditional formatting, and you're there, good to go. So I'm back inside B6, and I'm going to change the rule from is not empty to text contains. This is obviously, I'm going to take my caps lock off here for a second, obviously a false statement. So if this square contains false, that's the correct answer I want. So I'm going to change it to false. Done. And I'm going to come back over here and try it out. boom, it lights up green, and notice if I type in true, it does not. So that is a quick crash course on how to use conditional formatting to adjust a true or false template for students to be able to self-check as they move through their assignment. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to answer those and talk you through any piece of this process. And I cannot wait to see how you implement this in your classroom. Thanks for watching.